Thank you. So our distinguished VSB, Councillor Charlie M. Bronskin, Chairman Musa Hassan Bilete, and the leadership of the CPP and LP, the Chairman Lafayette Gu and the leadership of the Alternative National Congress, the ANC, our distinguished legislators, the leadership of all represented political parties here. Councillor Bongo, my age mate, as he describes me, us, the leadership of the CEC, the NPP, the LPP, Vote, Transformation Party. I hope I didn't miss everybody. Thank you for your presence here today, and apologies if I left any party out. To partisans, supporters, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, there is no better place to start than to thank the leaders, partisans, and well-wishers of the two political parties, the ANC and the Liberia Party. I want to thank Musa, you and your leadership team for your unwavering support. The support of Musa, Wadi, and others went back to the trial, the court case. And I want to acknowledge them for standing steadfast with me all through that process. I also want to thank the people of Liberia from the bottom of my heart for allowing us into their homes and into their lives. We will never forget the welcoming spirit of our people and their pleas for change in the conditions of their lives and communities. Publicly speaking for the first time since the inauguration, I once again want to congratulate President Boakai on his election and former President Weah on his accession. Liberia's democracy is in a better place thanks to the important contributions. It is upon all Liberians to continue to strengthen our democracy with responsible leadership and dutiful citizenship. Obviously, we did not win the election as we had hoped, but we did not lose our principles as some had thought and hoped we would. We dared to be honorable, even though we were sometimes entrapped by dishonor. We showed that as leaders, we can keep promises we make to the Liberian people, regardless of the difficulties we are likely to face. We showed that our politics can be honorable and that we can and must work with all Liberians across our differences in tribe, religion, gender, and party affiliation for inclusive development of our country. This was the essence of our collaboration and the reason for forming the CPP. And although we did not win the 2023 presidential election, we had legislative successes in both 2020 when I chaired the CPP and in 2023. And we should acknowledge and be proud of those victories. The journey was not easy. Along the way, interest conflicted, treachery unfolded, but keeping our promise to the Liberian people meant more to us than simply mastering the vices of our politics. We promised we would be different, and we dared to be different, always choosing to stand taller as others try to put us down. Change is hard. It will not happen overnight. But I'm convinced today, as I was back then working with others to establish the CPP, that change will come to Liberia. Liberia is simply too rich for Liberians to continue to be so poor. We are too connected, desiring opportunities to care for ourselves and our families, to continue to be so divided by tribe, religion, gender, and political parties. Our system of justice does not have to continue to make it tougher on victims and easier on criminals. Everyone, big or small, rich or poor, man or woman, can be made equal and equally answerable to our laws. Corruption does not have to continue to be the pathway to success and prosperity in Liberia. The government does not have and should not continue to be the biggest employer, so that our individual and group principles are continuously compromised and determined by our quest for government jobs. We can and must act more meaningfully to stop the explosive drug epidemic ongoing in our country that is killing our children and undermining the future of Liberia. Of course, we can do more to improve our schools and hospitals so that our children can compete for jobs at home and globally. Liberians do not have to continue to die from preventable and treatable illnesses. We can provide basic services to our people so that wherever one chooses to live in Liberia, they can experience living in the 21st century like everyone else. We can negotiate better deals for our country so that our natural resources actually benefit our people rather than only a few of our leaders. As leaders and citizens, we can all do more to be law-abiding and to respect and care for each other. The truth of our country today is that into the 177th year since we declared our independence, we are still far from the nation we are capable of becoming. But I am still hopeful, very hopeful. I'm hopeful that we will put our country over party and our natural interest over self-interest. I'm hopeful that we will commit to changing not only the financial conditions of government officials and their families, but also the economic and social conditions of the Liberian people. I'm hopeful that we will stop dividing our people and unite our nation. As the CPP draws the curtain down today, this is my hope for our country. This is my hope for our people. And therefore, I will continue to be engaged and involved in espousing these hopes, holding the UP-led government to account, and collaborating with all Liberians in pursuit of these hopes that I have for our country, Liberia. Let me close by reminding Liberians, as I've said for the last 6-7 years, we cannot keep doing the same things and expect different results. If we want Liberia to change, we have to do many things differently in our private lives, in our public lives, and certainly in the leadership of our country. Liberians deserve better. Liberia deserves better. I thank you.